right, welcome back to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Let's all go ahead and reflect on what we talked about right quick at our WWE NXT review, AEW Dynamite review. We talked about TNA and Ring of Honor. We talked about Roxanne Perez. And now we're going to talk about Finn Balor, his WWE 10-year anniversary. And I got to be honest, I'm becoming a huge hit in New Japan Professional Wrestling. Obviously, he was a huge reason why you kind of have that Bullet Club thing going on right now. That you saw him, it was the Raw. I think it was the 20th or 30th. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Anniversary was, we had Kevin Nash, the NWO members, D-Generation X, and you had that Too Sweet kind of sign right there. Finn Balor is literally eons and literally ages, literally levels above the Judgment Day. It makes no sense for this guy to be with a faction with these losers. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be an arsehole. Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, they're good. They're all right. Carlito coming back for his, his second or third stance with WWE. It's just not working. He said 10 years. In a post in social media, Finn Balor took to social media. The 43-year-old went on to social media being like, you know what? I got more left in the tank. A lot of WWE, storylines and speculations behind many news medias like Cage Side Seats, Inside the Ropes, Ringside News, think that Finn Balor might turn into a babyface. It's possible. I could definitely deal with that. Maybe, along the line, I feel like his feud with Damian Priest needs to be done. It's over. Garbage, gone. Bye. See you later, Charlie. See ya. But you never have to kind of push something that's not really working. You're giving a lot of these low and mid carders like Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, sorry, excuse me, Carlito, this chance to be a part of the Raw storyline because of Finn Balor. If Finn Balor was not included with the Judgment Day from the get-go, once when Damian Priest left the Judgment Day, this faction would be gone. It'd be gone 1,010%, and that's the cold hard truth. These superstars can't really hold their own in terms of trying to have the fans pay attention to your promos, have the fans pay attention to your matches. You have Carlito, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio becoming the Mean Street Posse of 2024. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I'm not ever gonna back down. I never back down. I never back it. I'm just kidding. No. But without Finn Balor, they're gone. They're dead. Without Damian Priest, they were like, hey, we have a chance with Finn. But right now, it doesn't really make sense. The War Raiders are on their way to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship away from JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And at this point, it just seems fitting. Seems fitting. Heading into this new day and age of, this post WWE Raw into the Netflix era, something's got to give. Something's got to give. Does Finn Balor make a clean move, become this new babyface of SmackDown? Yeah, I can see it. It can happen. Cody Rhodes really doesn't have anybody else to kind of challenge him. He defeated Kevin Owens. Maybe out of respect, he gives Randy Orton the WWE Undisputed title shot. That could happen. Cody Rhodes has nothing to do with the bloodline right now, and they're going to keep it that way until WrestleMania 41. But, Finn Balor right now, throughout his whole career, first and foremost, he kind of sucks because obviously he has overcome adversity. Obviously, he was the first ever WWE Universal Champion, defeating Seth Rollins, but in the match, hurting his shoulder. And then, he relinquished the championship, and then he rehabbed his injury, came back. Vince McMahon was like, no, Finn Balor, who, what, Finn Balor, this and that and the other. My son-in-law Triple H is the head of NXT. Like, he knows talent, but he wanted to push Finn Balor, and I don't want to push Finn Balor. No, sorry. And it was just stupid. It was terrible. Finn Balor should have been pushed the moment he came back from an injury. But it's like, yeah, let's put the belt on Seth Rollins. Why not? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's put it back on Seth Rollins. Let's have Brock Lesnar come back. Brock Lesnar. Let's have Goldberg win the championship, the Universal Championship against Kevin Owens. Woo, that's awesome. Yes, it was garbage. It was terrible. Finn Balor has suffered from this from the get go, and it sucks because he's a viable talent. He's a talented superstar. He might be a little low. He might be a little, you know, on the short side. I'm not trying to be hater because I'm short. I'm 5'4", 5'5", 5'6" on a good day when I wear my high heels. I'm just kidding. No, but just to kind of quit on some guy like that, like the fans loved him. The fans absolutely loved the crap out of him. And Vince McMahon was like this close. He was like this close to be like, hey, you know what, Finn Balor who? Finn Balor who? And Triple H was like, okay, yeah, whoa, 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 calm down. This is my guy. I love and respect Finn Balor. Let him come back to NXT to find his identity. And he did. He came back. He found his, Prince, the Devine and, you know, everything that kind of came along with it. With, Carl Anderson, and, Luke Gallows and stuff like that. Like, and then he made it back to the main roster, and Triple H was like, "Oh, I got this and that and the other plans for Finn Balor." And at the time when he came back in the early 2023, later 2022, Vince McMahon was like, "You know what? Oh, I wouldn't love to see this guy come together with Damian Priest and have this Judgment Day." It's just come on, man. Like, really? Obviously, within the latest years of Vince McMahon, he might be delirious, maybe suffering from dementia. I don't know. Not trying to hate on that. Not trying to hate on that. But it's just, I feel like Finn Balor, like the talents from NXT, like, Aleister Black, Keith Lee, Ember Moon, he suffered the consequences, man. He suffered the consequences. And it sucks. I feel like Finn Balor, he's been with WWE for 10 years. I feel like within this 10 years, he should have been champion so many times over. Like if you ever wanted him to become a champion, why did you want him to why did you put him in that situation in the first place? It was kind of like a tease, kind of like okay, hey, maybe we can do this, maybe we can kind of get away with this. And then you had Finn Balor as the Demon King, which is loved, absolutely loved by the wrestling universe, and you're not going to do anything about it? Like why? Like why don't you go out there and give Finn Balor a second chance? Why would you want to put a title on like somebody like? I feel like Finn Balor can defeat somebody like Gunther, but if you put the title on somebody like Brock Lesnar or on somebody like some big galoof. Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody was like, all right, man, I just want somebody with you kind of sacrifice star power for storylines, for wrestlers that could definitely put on PLEs that make sense. Because, you did have Brock Lesnar go against people like AJ Styles. You had him go against people like Finn Balor. And it was, it was entertaining. But at the end of the day, the WWE Universe knew exactly what was going to happen. Brock Lesnar was going to win. And from the get-go, you were kind of like, "Oh, this is cool. I can't wait to find out how they kind of make this match interesting." Oh, cool. Styles Clash. Oh, how's this gonna? Oh, no, there you go. Brock. Oh, Brock. Oh, okay, Brock Lesnar retains. He's 500 plus days as a Universal Champion, and it's just all in all, I feel like Finn Balor, kind of like Ricochet in terms of the WWE has just it's been wasted. It's been wasted. Sucks. I feel like he deserves more. Will he get more under this Triple H Paul Levesque era? I definitely hope so. But this Judgment Day thing, it's not working out. It's not working out. Something that should be put to bed probably like 6 months ago. Just kidding. No, but like with the departure of Damian Priest and the former WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion Rhea Ripley, this point doesn't really make sense. If Finn Balor is heading toward a babyface, so be it. If he's, kind of come along the ways of Damian Priest looking at him and be like, you know what, Priest, guess what, dude? I made a mistake. I thought that this is what should have happened to have a successful faction in WWE, trying to force this family that I thought was the Judgment Day. And it just didn't work out. Just didn't work out, mate. It's not working out. I'm just kidding. Terrible accent. Sorry, excuse me. Not trying to disrespect anybody from the Scottish or Ireland area. That was just my, that was just my take. All right, guys. So, hey, thank you so much for tuning in to my show. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast. Remember to Superman punch that like and subscribe button to the show. Follow the show, follow the network here, the GSMC Sports Network. We do love a lot of peace, love, and positivity 1,010% of the time. So, follow us on Twitter. And of course, if I have not made you a wrestling fan by now, follow all the other amazing podcasts that we have on here. Yeah, so, LA Knight says, yeah, if you want to just, if you want to subscribe to a wrestling, network that's going to bring you all the hottest sports content in football, basketball, baseball, you name it, soccer. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we're going to hear that LA Knight go, yeah, yeah, stay beautiful. But at the end of the night, guess what, guys? Love you.